Just now, the courtroom in Riverside County was shaken by a moment no one saw coming. The air went still, gasps spread across the room, and the fate of Emmanuel Haro's case took a chilling new turn. 7-month-old Emmanuel's name has echoed through headlines, vigils, and countless prayers. But as of today, the haunting question remains louder than ever. Where is Emmanuel, and will justice finally be served? Before I take you deeper into this shocking courtroom twist, I need to ask something important of you. If Emmanuel's story matters to you, if you believe silence only protects the guilty, then don't scroll past. Hit the like button, subscribe to The Hidden Truth, share this video, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. We've built this community from the ground up, 25 strong and growing. But with your help, we can hit 100, not for numbers, but to make sure Emmanuel's story can't be ignored. Every click, every share, every voice. It all fights for truth, for justice, and for Emmanuel. Emmanuel Haro was only 7 months old when his story first gripped California. His parents reported him missing, telling investigators a heartbreaking story of a baby who vanished. But the more detectives pressed, the more the cracks began to show. What began as a desperate search for a missing child quickly twisted into something darker. Whispers turned into suspicions, and suspicions hardened into accusations. The community rallied, volunteers poured into the streets, and law enforcement worked tirelessly. Yet, despite all the effort, Emmanuel was never found. And now, just days ago, the courtroom doors opened once again for Emmanuel's parents. Both stood accused, not of losing a child, but of something far more sinister. The judge's words cut through the silence, charges of murder and child abuse. The defense whispered, the prosecution stood firm, and the weight of the moment pressed down on everyone present. Some in the gallery wept quietly. Others shook their heads in disbelief. The legal language was clear, but I'll put it simply, this was not just another hearing. This was a line drawn in the sand, the law demanding answers for Emmanuel. And friends, this is why we cannot look away. If you want this story to stay alive in the public eye, if you believe Emmanuel deserves justice, then hit that subscribe button now. Leave a comment, share this video, because every time his name is spoken, it forces the system to act. Silence only buries the truth. But together, we can keep the light shining. Let's go back. It started with a frantic report, Emmanuel was missing. But soon, detectives noticed something strange. The timelines didn't add up. The parents' stories shifted. What should have been a straightforward missing child search unraveled into a web of contradictions. And then came the revelation, Emmanuel wasn't simply lost. The evidence suggested he had been hurt, perhaps fatally. From that moment, everything changed. Today, both parents stand charged. Murder, child abuse, and a community still aching for truth. The legal road ahead is long. Settlement conferences, preliminary hearings, trials, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But make no mistake, every hearing, every word, every ruling brings us closer to the truth. And the biggest question hanging in the air? What evidence will finally be revealed in court? Because the answers could either seal their fate, or raise even more haunting questions. But one truth eclipses them all. Where is Emmanuel? No courtroom charge, no legal filing can erase the pain of that unanswered question. Law enforcement continues to search, but each passing day deepens the void. His absence is the wound that refuses to close. And until Emmanuel is found, the case will always feel unfinished. And that's why I'm asking, no, I'm pleading, with you. Subscribe, like, share this video, and comment where you're watching from. Because the louder we are, the harder it becomes for anyone to ignore Emmanuel's story. This isn't just about growing a channel, it's about building a movement. A community that refuses to let children vanish into silence. A family of voices demanding justice. In Emmanuel's hometown, signs line the streets. People hold vigils with candles, whispering his name into the night. Social media is flooded with demands for accountability. This case has grown bigger than one child, one family, or one courtroom. It's become a symbol, a rallying cry for truth, for transparency, and for justice. So what happens now? The courtroom waits. The charges hang heavy. And the search for Emmanuel continues. Justice may take time. But every update matters, every hearing matters, every voice raised matters. And until Emmanuel is found, until the truth is revealed, this story will not rest. Because justice delayed cannot become justice denied. And remember, silence protects no one.